Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your messages tonight. So these messages are timeless. They are for your highest good, and I open up to your spirit team and your angels for the messages. So Scorpio, if you watch this and you find like you would like a private reading, I offer recorded readings for you, starting at $20 going up. And if you order one, just remember to leave in the notes what you would like to ask about, or you can email me that. I will email you if you don't leave something in the notes. Okay, conjunction. Wow. Conjunction. Oh, wow. I saw this one when we were starting. We're coming from this point, and this is wrapping up. These two go together. Okay, so yes, this is timeless. That means that when you find this, this is the message for you. There's something beautiful coming here, and there's a situation with a person more than likely that you are separating from, or that you will be, because you see this in the reverse. Because I think that something, they're telling me that right now is like the void. And so you may be feeling like you're in some situation where maybe you're devoid of emotions, or you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're, maybe something's not working out that well with someone right now. And so it looks like you open up to different possibilities. This closes out eventually. The separation closes out. The contract, like the closing out of a contract. Because this is a sacred contract coming in. This is standing for eternal love, divine union that is meant to come together in this lifetime. In fact, it may be something that's infinitely been coming together in different lifetimes. So it's a very strong divine connection. It stands for eternal love. And I'm just feeling like there's a little bit of emptiness within a current situation that you're getting out of, or you will be getting out of, and having closure. And it's not always comfortable to have an ending or closure, but you're going to like what's coming in with conjunction. And then the golden rose card is a card that means there's a sacred secret really that life has to offer you that is about to unfold or be revealed. A mystery kind of solved here. I think the secret is this conjunction, is this thing that's coming together. So no, I don't think you know that this energy is being lined up for you. And I'm telling you, a lot of the messages, these timeless ones that I've been doing for just recently, a lot of them have been about divine counterparts coming together. An emphasis on the real divine counterpart coming together. Confirmation. With the meow. Okay. The sacred secret. Something that could be unlocked. Might also be a spiritual gift or ability. Cosmos Oracle. Let's get one from this. One or two from this deck. Tell me about the secret. We want to know about those mysterious things. Oh, wow. Shortcut. Yes. I like the shortcuts. 333. Oh, and solar flares. Wow. Okay. Because the intensity has been heating up. Quite literally, with the sun. if you don't know. By, I think, around the 30th, we could see an increase in the Schumann's resonance, which is the hertz that's around the, you know, the electromagnetic, what the Earth's frequency is. Basically, it's the frequency that runs through all of our brains, too. It's what our brainwave frequency ends up being, similar to the Schumann's. And they say this could like 10 times itself, because the intensity of the sun right now is getting so high. And the Earth's conditions, like the combination, there's some really special things happening astronomically that are actually sending out more solar flares. So this like burst or intensity of energy, it could be unlocking something in your life in many different ways, including the coming together of divine connections that are meant to come together. Unlocking DNA, 12-strand DNA blueprints, divine blueprints. So the wormhole is this secret. It is a hole in space and time that allows for you to go from one place to the next, so to speak, with cutting out the amount of time that it would normally take. So this is like rapid acceleration, which, if you think about it, that frequency going from 7.8 hertz to 70 something hertz is huge. It's a frequency of healing, and it feels very divine. It feels like it's coming here to unlock something for you too. So I just had to mention that because of the solar flares coming up. I probably should do a collective read on this as that gets closer. But I think it's honestly, these things are just happening, and we've been talking about it. You and I, all of us, even through the comments, have been talking about this for about 3 years now. That knowing that this is what's coming. So it's a big shift. This will be a huge shift in consciousness and a rewiring of the body. It heals things that will target the cells for healing. Whether people want it or not, here's your healing. That's what the divine's saying. So 3333 gratitude. This is the time to be grateful for what is at this time. Okay, but whatever you can do, find something to be grateful for. Yeah. If you think about it, it doesn't say this on here, but if you think about it, that gratitude and abundance, like thankfulness for your abundance in different ways that you are, it's like a portal or a key in itself. It's like a key to opening up more doors where more things can come in, because it's an energy signature. When you're feeling gratitude for anything, the littlest thing is going to open a door for you to feel the energy again of gratitude. The universe knows where it comes from with you. It's not about fakeness or faking liking something. It's about truly being grateful for the certain things that you have in your life, and then the universe will sense that energy, keep giving you more things to just be more and more grateful for. It's mirroring back your energy. And I think that the solar flares, because this is like an intensity, a heating up of the energy, right? It's a burst. It feels like it's the intensity of what I was talking about that's actually happening with us right now. Even though this is a timeless read, it's like I'm talking about October 30th, 2025. Which, even if you get this at a later date, that specific time might have been the time frame that you might look back to as, oh, that's when everything kind of started. You going down this wormhole path, right? So it says the unfolding of time. Entering the wormhole is a powerful shortcut. Enjoy this shortcut. It can bring about a paradigm shift. And that's exactly what's happening. A paradigm shift. Yep. I don't even want to focus on this stuff, because this is the stuff that's ending, and that it will have a transformation. I mean, you can look at the separation and see that both people or both parties are leaving with the gold ball, right? They're each getting this gold ball The Secret has one to offer you too. So I feel like it's saying like the end of low vibration stuff for a lot of people, because this is like going to naturally put people into some sort of higher state of consciousness or awareness. The gazelle, on high alert, super aware. And then look at this big sun that's right behind it, kind of appropriate with your message. Yeah. The gazelle is also graceful, beautiful. They are fast. They are very fast, and they are highly observant and reactive. They're going to be reacting. If they need to flee a situation, they will. So the gazelle. Well, we have these animals that are real. Like, I just saw a deer too. I just saw a deer. You have this masculine energy of the sun. It's like, because we have the sun. The elk is about like an emperor energy. It's like responsibilities, leading, taking care of others, doing what you got to do. You know, whatever it is that you have to do to take care of your responsibilities, you do it. No question. You know, it's kind of that energy. And you're on alert. I feel like you're watching others, or you're taking care of others here, because you're like, I don't know, you're on alert, or you're going to be. This could even be a role that you'd be stepping into here with this elk and the gazelle. Like a role to oversee people, to oversee things. Raccoon is on the bottom. That has to do with a spiritual gift or a talent that is hidden, that might be hidden as up until now. So I can see this person being very like financially secure, grounded, stable, with earth elements, and we have fire. So this is including something else, not just love. There's something here about your role that is secure, that is meant to come in, like it's destined, it's conjunction, it's meant to come in at this certain time in your life. I think these energies are coming next 7 days. I'll probably put that on your thumbnail. These readings are going to be kind of weird here lately, because I'm getting different messages from for some people. It's like, okay, well, within the next week, within the next month, it's still going to be applying to when you see it, but I'm getting the feeling like if you're seeing this, then this shortcut's going to appear within 7 days. There's the raccoon wants to come out. We'll look the raccoon up, since there must be something else that I haven't touched on that they're wanting to say. And then the hyena, able to, this is the person you really want in your group. You really want the hyena in your group of friends, or with people that you contact, you know, because on a day-to-day basis, these are the people that bring joy and humor with, you know, good wit. They're sarcastic, maybe. They're able to see the lighter side of life, even, especially during times when it's heavy. Like the vulture. I see the vulture, I always think, well, nothing's truly wasted with this energy. Like this energy is like about recycling and part of the death process, right? Part of the death process to make anew. So nothing's truly wasted. However, if you're dealing with someone who is in a vulture-like energy, they could be an opportunist. So I guess it's all on how you're going to view this. Okay, let me look up the little raccoon here for you. Oh, here's the elk, by the way. It says stable, headstrong, supportive, kind, consistent. There's the raccoon. Talented, shadowy, in hiding. An exceptional artist, a generous friend. So nothing was wasted. A generous friend. Let's... Alright, I just want to look up the gazelle. Heightened awareness, abilities, vulnerable. Hyper aware of your surrounding. Time to get back into the present moment. They want you to sit down and enjoy what you have around you. Instead of always being on high alert. But, you know, it also says artistic. I have a feeling this has to do with heightened awareness in the solar flare energy. Okay, they're wanting me to pull from a different deck. Joan Osborne's song, What If God Was One of Us, is coming through my mind. I don't know. Maybe that's a song that you resonate with or that you like. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. You know that song? Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Back up to heaven, all alone. Ace of Hazards, or Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands. Okay, so there's this beautiful new opportunity coming in. Comes in, it gives you news. It's quite literally, you have like a newspaper, and then you have the card that's like you're about to receive good news. This has to do with your finances doing really well. If you take this opportunity or this path, this might be a shortcut to some sort of big financial success for you. Because I'm getting passion, enjoying what you do, and the ace. Oh, yeah. Message, another message. Page of Cups. Something you're going to love and something you're going to be passionate about. So, we have to figure out how to break out of the Eight of Swords energy. If there's anything that's telling you that you're limited, or anything saying, oh, I can't possibly do that because of ... whatever that is. What is that about? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Queen of Swords. Protective, defensive. We're responsible for others. We are protecting another also, possibly. Two of Cups. Oh, man. Two of Cups to the Eight of Cups to the Three of Wands to the Six of Wands. This is communicating and telling somebody that you have felt, or if it's not a somebody, then it's a situation where you felt tied to it. That is until this shortcut or this opportunity came in. Once this opportunity came in, and it's good news, all of a sudden you can take action in all of the ways that you were overly obsessing about, thinking or anxious, saying, man, can't really make any moves right now because of whatever it was. The Queen of Swords like protects what they're focused on, communicates really well with others, and if they have to, which I think in this case she's going to, tell somebody that she's going her separate ways. She or he, by the way, just saying Queen because of the archetype, but separating, going in a different direction, going to have closing, ending, and ending here. And it's all right for you. You may be going towards a new connection or a new healthy, good partnership here that's balanced, but walking away from something that is very off balance or not balanced, that represents this energy of, okay, well, it's not really wasted. We'll just get from it. We'll try to see the best in every situation, even the ones that we're walking away from. So Six of Wands is like you achieving something and being very victorious. And like say the news, you have the news here. Like this is the news that you get. So other people see this or are going to see this for you. This person's actually packed their bags and they're at an airport. And she's looking at the storm, and the storm is behind her. So the Three of Wands brings in more partnerships, more alliances to expand, to have a good time. I guess they're suggesting that you're inside this house. Other people may be having some issues outside, but you're kind of safe and happy with people that you really want to be around. And so this is for the purpose of coming together and going on this journey of expansion. Sometimes we're waiting for, ships to come in. But I see this more as like this is the journey, and that what you're going towards is this new part of the journey. Let's see what the Siren song has to say about the Three of Wands, so I can get maybe a little bit more clarification. And yeah, I mean, other people see you with the Six of Wands being very victorious here. And that somehow Scorpio has found a wormhole, a shortcut. Tell me about the Three of Wands. The offer that you cannot refuse is leading you to a new part of your journey, and you'll be able to have closure, the coffin. This person is significant. I don't know who this represents to you, but the king, it's like a King of Swords. This is going to be somebody who plays the role of like a very smart person, intelligent. They help you. Maybe they help you with some sort of advice, or maybe they're the ones offering something to you, maybe to collaborate. They want you to go on some sort of journey with them. So you would be silly to refuse this offer, I think. Tell us more about the offer. The coffin card is like the end of the situation, the situationship, relationship, person, job, career, whatever it is, going towards something new. Tell me about the offer. Oh, the airplane. Travel long distance, speed, overcome, rise up, freedom, no boundaries, breaking free, in control, things work out, listen to your internal guidance system. So you might literally be taking flight or ship. You have different modes of transportation here showing up. Put the bridge up. Pull the bridge up. Like whatever you're walking away from, whoever you're walking away from, they're telling you to conserve this energy of yours and don't let them have access. That's always what that card means when the no comes out. It's like you're going to have to tell somebody no. You're going to have to pull up the bridge, not allow access to your energy after this, because you're going to be going in a different direction. And there's just somebody who can't go with you. They're not going with you. Uncertain times. Yeah, it is uncertain times. So we might be uncertain about this, whether or not this is even coming in. But I think it is. We'll pull more cards, but I'm pretty sure it is. You could be in this place of like, I feel uncertain at this time. If that's the energy that you're dealing with, though, that might be why this yoga card came out with contemplation, deep breath, centered, go within, time alone, wellness, and rest. Tell me about the uncertain of how you will break free. Yeah, wow. And go, yeah, of how you're going to be able to break free from a situation. Independent. Tell me about breaking free. It's very likely. You will have peace and you will break free. That's very likely. Whatever it is that you're wanting to free yourself from right now, whatever you're wanting to change, and your intention lined up with your actions, it's gonna make it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. That's Tame Impala, I think. Tame Impala. Let it happen. That's a really good song for you to listen to. It will help you raise your vibration anyway because of that type of music. It's very high vibe. And let it happen. Just let it happen, Spirit's saying. It's gonna feel so good. Let it happen. Let it happen. Okay, this is a good card to get. Vara Patra. I think it's Vara Patra. Number 38. It's spelled like this. So if you think it's pronounced another way, and you know better than me, then put it in the comments. No problem. I can be corrected. Let's see here. Number 38 says, so this has to do with that like uncertain card here. Out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all things, and the task of humanity is to learn how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, trusting heart. This is the Holy Grail, the sacred chalice. Wow. If this card appears, the sacred grail is hope and a blessing. Patra meaning goblet or vessel. This is the, and then the Vara is the opening or the portal. You have an opening or a portal, a doorway to the Holy Grail opening up. It's the Holy Grail of blessings. This is pretty big. This is big. This is loving. This is, wow. Wow. To become truly beheld in an expression of unconditional love. My goodness. So it says this card means that you may not necessarily understand how a situation is going to work out, but you will feel this inner guidance here. And it's going to let you know that things are deeper than just the reality that you see as to how you're going to like beat, it's like you're going to beat the odds. This oracle foretells a happy, heartfelt manifestation that is a true blessing is coming to life. Ooh. The blessing. What do the angels want to tell us the blessing is for Scorpio? Clarity. I saw angel of clarity. What do the angels want to tell Scorpio about? Angel of music. Angel of music. Angel of the lights of the night sky. Nice. And angel of past issues. So past issues are going to get resolved, worked out. They're helping you release past issues, heal them. And this is to raise your frequency. Also, maybe they're giving you messages. Your angel's giving you messages with the music that you listen to. Interesting with me saying that Tame Impala song, Let It Happen. You're gonna feel so good. Interesting. Angel of the night sky. Well, that can mean a lot of things nowadays. So maybe you feel very connected with the night sky, the stars. Maybe you're seeing different things. I definitely saw something very strange. In the daytime sky today, it looked very odd as far as like, it was some kind of jet thing going like down though. And it had this like plume around, like I've never seen an airplane or a jet look like that in the sky, but I don't know all airplanes and jets, and plus I've never seen them just go straight. I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, I've seen some unusual stars too in the sky. Maybe they're planets that I'm looking at, but I've seen some interesting like alignments in the sky here lately. It's been super interesting to go outside and stare at that sky. And you know, there might be codes out there when you look at certain patterns. There may be something written in the stars for you to just kind of glance at and then get attuned. I think they call that star attunements. And also, you could be a star seed with this card coming out. So keep that vibration, that frequency as high as you could possibly keep it. Not toxicity, positivity type of stuff. Not talking about that. Talking about you just feel as good as you possibly can in whatever situation. Even a hard one with the hyena. Even a hard one. If you can't find that, you know, that you want to laugh, then yeah, just not smile. If you feel like you can't smile about or be joyful about everything, then you could find something to laugh about. That's what I would say. That's that energy. It's the shortcut. It's going to end up healing a lot of your past issues. Quick. Things that you've had for a long time are going to be healed in a very short amount of time. One more. Well, two more. All right. Number 9, I am compassionate. It's your heart that makes you shine. 0, I am observant. It's talking about you letting your angels know that you are keeping an eye out for their signs and synchronicities. And when you let them know that you're noticing them, you're paying attention, they will send you more. Definitely use your compassion in your heart here. 24, you have a heart of gold. It says you're able to be the nurturer, protector, provider all at once. I'm generous like that elk. 25 talks about your ability to grab information from conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness in the world. Like the gazelle, I am intelligent. I have 30. I have you are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I'm imaginative. And 222 was the first one that came out. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. I am balance. And remember, October 30th was that date that I thought was actually going to be pretty darn important to everyone. Maybe it's looking back, but you'll know. Eclipse, union of opposites, event, mask, upstage, merge, transform, reveal. Why do I feel like there's another message that you need? Usually I get off here really quick when I'm done. I feel like there's a message that you need still, and I don't know what to pull from. I don't know what to pull from. Okay. Yes, I do. Never mind. I do. Yeah, one more deck. How much time do I have? I have time. Okay. Yeah, I don't mean to get off quick. It's just like, usually like when I'm done, I'm done. I'm done. There's no more. Yeah, your intuition's about to be greatly increased. Okay. Draw your boundaries. Protect your energy. Place your boundaries around you. Queen of Swords, like energy there. I feel like intuition is going to increase. Spiritual gifts increase. Work I love. I am grateful to be doing the work I love and loving the work I do. It's an affirmation. Here's another affirmation. Friends who care. I am a magnet that attracts wonderful, balanced people into my life. And I am blessed to have so many friends and people who care about me. This is Crayon's oracle. That one is the spellcasting oracle. Oh, perfect DNA. And I have a feeling this is actually coming. Upgrades through the divine, maybe through the action of the sun even. Perfect DNA within, like light codes, you know. Within my DNA are the templates and blueprints of perfect health. Innate accesses the blueprints easily every time it is required. And when things are activated, that's called 12-strand divine, original divine blueprint. Some people, by the way, say 13. I think there are some teachers that say 13, but I'm going with what I originally knew it as, and I'm sticking to 12 until otherwise. What do I know? I'm not necessarily a scientist. So talent, you have talent. There's something here about that, your spiritual gifts and abilities and your talent also increasing. See these codes, that code, that frequency, it can heal, can help with cells fight off diseases, can even target cancer. Like that frequency, if it were here all the time and it were high, I feel like it's going to allow access to all of this stuff. Perfect health. My core essence is part of my creative source, and it floods my cellular structure with pure light and perfect health. The pure light of God flows constantly throughout my cells. And 33, return to Gaia. Return to the knowing of the indigenous, where Gaia has a face and a personality. Allow yourself to receive the alliance that Gaia exists for you and deepen your connection with the planet. And that's true. We're going through this at the same time. She's going through this too. So intense things. She's feeling intense things. So I'm sending you light and love. Bye, Scorpio.